Good morning, and Unravel. Hope you're all ready to stretch out a little bit. We are going to be focusing a good bit on our low back today. So if you have been feeling a little bit tight in your back, today's going to be the day for you. All right, so we are going to start on the floor. So go ahead, find a comfortable spot on the floor. If you feel like you need extra support, go ahead and grab a pillow or a couch cushion to use under your knees or your hips if you feel that you might need that extra support. Let me start my timer here. All right. So we're going to swing those legs around to the back, and we're going to start in child's pose today. So I want you to come onto hands and knees. I want you to bring your big toes together and then your knees out wide. So big toes together, knees wide, hands on the floor, and I want you to sit your hips back towards your heels. Extend those arms forward, and deep breath in. Exhale as you sit back. So while we're here, I want you to really just focus on your breath. Really focus on that exhale, allowing those hips to sink back towards your heels. With every exhale, allowing your low back to decompress. Just feel that tension releasing. One of the reasons why we hold our poses for long lengths of time in Unravel is to allow your muscle fibers to kind of like get the message so they can say, oh, we need to relax. That's why over time you feel your body sinking deeper into each stretch. You feel your body expanding a little bit more. All right, from here, we're going to walk our hands all the way over to the right side. So walk them over as far to the right as you can, leaving those hips at your heels. You're going to stack your left hand on top of your right, and you're going to sit back. So you should feel that stretch all the way through the side, your left side of the body. Remember to check back in with that breath. And we will come back to center. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to walk our hands all the way to the right, to the left, so your left. And then you're going to stack your right hand on top of your left. And we'll sit the hips back. Take a few breaths here. I want you to hold that stretch. And we'll slowly make our way back to center. Push up onto hands and knees. We're going to tuck the toes behind us. And we're going to lift the hips as we press the heels into the ground for down dog. I want you to think about pushing your chest towards your legs. Pressing that floor away with the arms. If you find that your heels do not touch the ground, bend one knee, press the opposite heel down. You can switch from side to side. forward into a plank position and slowly lower ourselves to the ground. I want you to bring those forearms to the ground and press your upper body off the floor, leaving those hands, elbows on the ground. Do a little Sphinx pose here. Think about pulling those shoulders away from your ears, opening up your chest, long neck. We'll slowly lower back down. We're going to do that pose one more time, but if you would like to push all the way up onto your hands, you're more than welcome to, or stay in that Sphinx pose on your hands and elbows. We're going to press up. I'm going to go ahead and press up all the way. Regardless of where you are, check in with your shoulders, with your neck. Make sure pulling those shoulders away from your ears. Deep breaths. We'll slowly lower back down. All right, we're going to take our left arm as support. You're going to rest your forehead on that left arm. With your right hand, I want you to bend that foot, reach behind you, grab onto your foot and pull it into your hip. Feel this stretch through your hip flexor and the front of the leg as well. And we'll release that foot. We'll switch sides. Now we're going to use the right arm for support for our head. Left hand's going to reach back behind you, reach that left foot. Pull that foot into your hip. Should feel a stretch all the way through the front of the leg into the hip as well. And we'll release. All right, take those hands underneath your shoulders, push back up onto hands and knees. We're going to tuck those toes again and press back into down dog one more time. So we're going to press the heels into the ground as we send those hips up and back. Pressing the upper body towards your lower body. Hands are pressing that floor away. Again, feel free to walk side to side, transition that weight side to side if you need to. You want to feel this stretch in the back of your legs and in your low back, your hips, maybe even the upper body some. We're going to transition back onto hands and knees. We're going to swing those legs around. I want you to come onto your back. All right, we're going to do the bent knee hamstring stretch. So I want you to take your right leg, take your fingers and interlock them behind your right knee and pull that leg towards you. You should feel that all along the back side of your leg, into your hip and low back as well. If you need a little bit more of a stretch, feel free to inch those hands upwards towards your calves. Keep a slight bend in the knee, don't lock it out. Keep pulling that leg towards you. Remember to check in with that breath, pulling that leg in closer to you with each exhale. Again, with the shoulders and neck, we're not holding any extra tension. All right, I want you to bend that knee a little bit more, almost as if you were trying to get your knee into your armpit. And reach with your right hand on the inside of that right foot and pull that leg down. This is like a half happy baby pose. Working to stretch out the low back, the right hip, opening up the hip as well. Keep thinking about driving that knee down, and it's hard to see because I'm wearing all black, but my knee's right here. All right, we're gonna release that leg, hug that knee in a little bit closer, and with your left hand, I want you to pull that knee across to the left side of your body, and we're gonna extend that right arm out to the side. We're gonna watch our right hand. The ultimate goal here is to keep that right shoulder on the ground and reach that your right knee to the ground on the left side of your body. If you're not there yet, that is okay. I would highly encourage you to aim to keep your right shoulder on the ground before pressing your knee to the ground. Take one more deep breath here. And we'll bring that knee back to center. Give it one more hug. And we'll extend the right leg forward. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. So pull left knee up, left leg up, interlock the fingers behind your left. Close to you. We're going to keep bending that knee. If you want more of a deep stretch, you can inch those hands up towards your calf. You might feel that one side's a little stretchier or not stretchier than the other side. It's a little bit tighter for me. All right, once you start to bend that knee, think about pulling that knee towards your left armpit. With your left hand, reach on the inside of the left foot. Drive that knee, drive that leg down, trying to get that knee into your armpit. So again, half happy baby pose here. Remember to check back in with the breath, check in with the shoulders. I have a tendency to start to hold tension in my shoulders, so I have to constantly check in. So I hope those reminders are helpful for you as well. All right, we'll start to release that leg, hug that left knee in. And with the right hand, gently guide that knee over to the right side of the body. We're going to that left arm out to the side, trying to keep that left shoulder on the ground and using our right hand to press the knee, left knee down as far as into your left hip and your low back. And you will probably also feel it in through the shoulder on the left side. We'll take one more breath here. Bring the knee back to center. Extend that leg, shake out both legs. And when you're ready, we'll hug both knees in, tuck that chin, give me a couple of rocks until you are seated. And that is our Unravel class today. Thank you everyone for joining me. Full body blast with Jared is next. So I'm gonna log off and I'll allow Jared to hop on in a couple minutes. I hope you enjoy the rest of your workout. If you're not joining class, then I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I will see you all soon.